society just doesn't get it. Society doesn't get it. You know, one of the things, and this is, for me, this is a generalization thing, so I don't want to get too far off and sound like it's being political, but I think that what we have is that we live in an organization where everybody wants something fixed easy, quick, and fast. We want the answers. We want it to be explainable. We want the solution to be, just tell me what I need to do and I'll go do it. Tell me what I need to fix and I'll go fix it. And if I don't understand it, then I'm not gonna do it. And what happens though is that part of the process with anything, and it doesn't have to just be the addiction problem, but part of the problem with the addiction problem is we don't know what we don't know, and it's our ignorance that's killing us. And that's why it's so important that that middle group becomes more vocal, because I can tell you all the statistics of what's going on with addiction in our society. Who cares? They're just numbers. Wait till they become faces and stories. And the kid next door, and the kid in church. You know, the thing that I got more than anything else from a couple questions that somebody says, well, what do you think was the key to spurring you in action? I said the thing that keyed me into action, but I think the thing that keyed our society into action finally was when Philip Seymour Hoffman died. A great tragedy, but in many respects it's probably the greatest gift that his death is going to bring, is it started the conversation. Because Philip Seymour Hoffman wasn't that tattooed, dark, gangly-haired rock star. He wasn't that drug-addled kid who had all sorts of problems. Yeah, I knew it was only a matter of time before he keeled over drugs. No, this was a dude that was a great actor. He had a personality and a style, and people generally liked him. He was memorable, he was lovable, he was enjoyable. And all of a sudden one day he was like, what? You had an addiction problem? Yeah, man. He had a dark side. Just like the kid down the street, just like the kid in your church, just like the quarterback on your football team, just like the 4-point student in school, the valedictorian, just like the everyday kid that used to babysit your kids. It's that close to us. But nobody was willing to understand that until somebody very common, very ordinary, very plain, very cool died. And everybody was like, wow, wow. And now the conversation started. It was the tipping point in my mind. For me, it certainly was. Every time I see Philip Seymour Hoffman on a TV show or in a movie, I'm going, man, what a loss. And I'm reminded of how many losses we have like that every day. Very cool, awesome people just like him, just like my son. He hasn't died, but boy, is he struggling. And that's the thing that society needs to understand, is we need to teach them that it's not parents completely screwing up. It's not the fact that there's not enough love in the world, there's not enough Christianity in the world, there's not enough good parenting in the world, there's not enough good education in the world. That's crap. Because you can be the best of all those things and it can still happen.